I watched the movie last night, and John, I really got to start with my favorite quote from the movie. And it was one you said. You said, quote, "Feels like my nose is tickling my dick hole." And I got to know, first of all, what does that mean? And where did that come from?
Well, what that means is I would have the flexibility to, one, put my nose to my penis and then use my nose to massage my urethra in a way that would elicit a laughing response. That's what that means.
Oh, what a soundbite. Oh my God. We're off to a good start.
Yeah.
I do want to say, I watched the movie last night, watched it with my girlfriend. We both loved it. We specifically loved how violent the the fighting was. I'm hoping you can help us come up with the best physical comedy kind of action movies so we can continue going down this road.
Well,
wow.
As far as I'm concerned, anything that Jackie Chan ever did is great. My favorite is Drunken Master 2, which has some brutal, hilarious fighting in it. So check those out. That's kind of top of my list for that. Oh, well, I mean, have you seen the Crank movies with Jason Statham?
Oh, I was thinking Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh God, no.
But not that.
This is the Cranks.
Exactly. Crank and Crank 2 are hilarious movies.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Awkwafina, what do you think?
I've always loved like Lucille Ball and Carol Burnett, but then also like Mr. Bean, you know, like he's a deep cut too, and Jackie Chan movies, definitely, yeah. Physical comedy, there's not a lot of.
No, not really. But if you get violence and comedy, go hand in hand.
As far as action comedies, I kind of gravitate towards performers that were good at action comedy. I certainly admire Jackie Chan. Jim Carrey's name was brought up in an interview, and he's one of my all-time favorites. Even as old as like Chaplin and Keaton, like anyone who can do action comedy. Steve Martin's on stage presence, like anyone who can hold the audience without having to say a word and understands the gravity of action. They have a special place in my heart because that's a lot of what we do in WWE. It's action and comedy. It's a lot of action. Sometimes it's both, but you have to rely on a lot of physical presence in order to connect with fans.
This was so fun. I watched the movie last night with my girlfriend, and we got such a kick out of seeing you just whip these guys around violently. It made me see my girlfriend in a new way, actually.
Do I want to know more about that question mark?
Well, I guess all I want to say is that I think you're so good at this. When you were a child, did you think that when you grew up, you wanted to be kicking people's asses for a living?
I had no idea any of this was going to happen, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I think setting my expectations low have made me appreciate every single moment that happens along the way.
What do you think it says about my girlfriend? Do you know?
The fact that you see her in a different way after watching me whip around stunt performers. I think you were affected by Jackpot, and I hope audiences are as passionate about it as you are. Go see Jackpot.
Okay. Another important issue that came up, there were two sides to this debate. LaCroix, we like it or do we hate it? What do you guys think?
LaCroix?
It's all I drink it all the time.
I love it. I thought the debate was going to be like LaCroix or LaCroix.
LaCroix, exactly.
Yeah. There's other than that, there's no debate.
But I know it's looked down upon.
Why?
It's seen to be a snobby drink by some people. LaCroix. Yes, exactly. Pamplemousse. I mean,
the pamplemousse.
You can't just call it grapefruit. It's got to be pamplemousse. I have to say, though, I think one of my favorite jokes in the whole movie is Simu's run about LaCroix. Does make me laugh very hard.
It was so funny. Wow.
About his defense of LaCroix.
I could talk with you more about these important issues, but I'm being told I have to go.
So
thank you so much
We like these questions.
Yeah, the good.
Okay, well, you did great. Love the movie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe, and thanks to your girlfriend too.
John, I do want to say thank you so much for just to wrap up. You've helped so many charities throughout your career, including Chive Charities here, and we're ever so grateful. So thank you for being, not only a talented performer, but a really generous and great guy. We appreciate it.
And likewise, you guys aren't ever afraid to be who you are and give back in the process. And damn it, that's important. So keep calm and chive on.
Thank you, John. Good movie. Loved it.
Thank you.
Hey, girl, hey. What? Too sexy?